With about 2 years to the 2027 elections, the need for electoral reforms to improve Nigerian democracy have continued to dominate discourse in political gatherings. At an engagement report on laws which received presidential assent and town hall meeting on electoral reform, some CSO leaders said Nigerians should put politicians at the front burner of conversations between the 2027 polls because democracy does not end in the ballot box.
The challenge is that even some of the people who work in INEC do not also understand the process. Just that they are staff of INEC does not necessarily mean that they understand the laws. But through this project, we've been able to, harness first and foremost what the people think about the electoral process and also educate them on what the current law says.
Another participant is asking citizens to hold Nigerian politicians accountable, while the National Assembly is being urged to fast-track the passage of laws instead of abandoning the duties of the politics of 2027 polls.
We really have not seen this type of politics in 2 years into the coming election. So what really needs to be done is that citizens need to begin to hold accountable those that they have elected into office. It is because there's no proper accountability structures. Citizens are not holding those that they have elected into office accountable. And so the people don't seem to have a responsibility to respond or report back to their citizens.
The executive is also being urged to maintain its lead in governance, restructuring of federalism into law, and regionalization of legislation despite the separation of powers.
The administration is doing things through federalism. One of the main things, the only thing that you could point out that this administration has done through executive orders is the local government autonomy, and that was backed up by the court. And if you even check the House now, there are bills on the floor of the House that is looking to strengthen that position of the government. That is so when we say the Tinubu administration is federalizing laws and making things through the assembly, that is what we meant.
Well, first of all is to see successful electoral reforms, which means citizen engagement, which means reforms of the laws and the processes that inform our democratic electoral processes. And thirdly, inclusion of citizens and citizen engagement. Those are the key things that we look forward to, really changing, because that's the basis for which we could then claim credible elections and also inclusive elections, as well as transparency, which then enables citizens to hold elected representatives accountable.
As the 2027 election beckons, the consensus here is for the Independent National Electoral Commission to be unbundled and insulated from undue executive influence.